All right, good morning. Um, Today's volatility has been kind of trash. I think what's about to happen here is we're fixing to come up and tap into the 50 EMA. And I did practice, or I did forward test, whatever. But this is the reason why I would not have gotten into a trade. And that's because, alright, so look. So, bigger time frame, or let's just go all the way to the daily. I'm not planning on taking a trade at all today. So what have we done? We've taken out, I don't know, that was a Tuesday's high or something, or Tuesday's candle. We take that out and then we close below in this range. This was yesterday's candle. We stay in that range. There was good volatility on that day because it was like a range of 300 points or so. So now what we're doing is we're just staying kind of within this candle. So yeah, and then I did have like a couple of cut lines. So like if we were to move lower than this, it would have been permissible to take sells. We would have just been targeting sell side liquidity. But we kind of ran out of volume. We did try to manipulate up to generate a sell side move. So what I did was on the 1 hour, I basically took this premium wick and I just fibbed it up. And we hit 50 cent of equilibrium. And we also did create, what is the high of that candle? 7745. So we did sweep liquidity right here, which is generating a move, but it's only a 50-point move. There's no way for me to really have a good scalp there because, yeah, this would have been my only entry today. This would have been my only entry today. So yeah, we manipulated up, we came back down. Shout out to the people who got into a trade right there. That's just not my style. So we basically inverse this gap right here. So that is bearish signature. So from there, we kind of closed between this cut line right here. Where did I have it at? Which was the top of this doji. So that's just not good price action for my setup, for my type of setup. So that's why I've kind of bargained to stay out majority of today. So we have respected this 3-minute fair value gap. And then right here, I'm using that kind of as an order block as well. So what could happen is we could take out this wick and then close below this range, and that would give me a setup of something like this, because I'm not looking to go back into this fair value gap because we've already tapped into it. All we have is minor sell side liquidity that can be swept, and that's probably going to be later for the PM session because there's FOMC minutes coming out today. So yeah, and the only real setup I would have had would have been something like this. And look, bro, I'm risking 9.5 points to make 18 points. That's not worth it at all. That's like making a couple of dollars. I'm not focused on that. So now what I'm kind of looking for is if we cannot close above this wick, this is what I'm looking at for all the visual learners. I want to see us close above, do something, and then snap down and close below this range right here. And if we fail to do that, I'm not looking for anything really. This is not a day that I would be happy on risking 1R. So yeah, I'm not really trying to look for anything. I just wanted you guys to tag along until like 11 o'clock or so. After that, I'm probably going to be done. I might take a nap. Oh. Yeah. Whew. Honestly, I don't know. Because we already took out this previous candle's high. And now we have closed back below this range. This could be a possible setup. But everything about today has just been mid. It's all been mid today. So this right here could be manipulation for the bigger move up. That's kind of how I'm seeing it. And if we're able to do that, I would have to see closure above here with volatility, which is very important. So like if we have a change in the state of delivery over this, but it's weak, that is no entry. But if it is, if we have a closure above this series of down close candles and it's strong, we could look to take out buy side somewhere around there. But yeah, this is just kind of what I'm looking at for right now. And it's crazy because I know a bunch of sellers would get in the market right here. And I'm telling you, what's about to happen is this right here. A bunch of people are thinking this right now. I don't see that really panning out. So now we swept internal sell side. If we stay above that, that's going to be bullish signature. Or who knows, we could close below that. But so we're now manipulating. So if you were to take a sell right there, man, maybe break even right there for a day like today, just because, literally just because of we're lacking volatility right now. Like look from 10, what is that? Look from about 10:15 to 10:45. Bro, we haven't done much and we're just consolidating. So now what we did, we're consolidating in between here and here. And we've now taken this out. Once we have a change in the state of delivery over this range and it's full of volatility, that would be the trade for me. And that's only a 1-to-1. And I'll be looking to participate until we hit possibly equilibrium of this wick. Well, actually, I just keep asking myself, like, even if I take a trade like this today, will I be happy with that? No. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to buy one micro contract on a practice account, and I'm going to see if my trade idea would have panned out. That would have been the best scenario for today. And look, you're risking 15 points to make 25. So to kind of balance that out, I would have to take around 2 positions. But still, man, even if I entered this trade, I still would not be happy about that. So just going off of hypothetics, as soon as we close above here, I'm good because we swept lower, we swept this previous candle, and we have a change in the state of delivery. So this right here would be the best stab at it for today. This right here. Which if I was only risking 1 micro or 2 micros, it'd only be 50 to 100 bucks. I'm not really looking at something like that. And of course, I guarantee we just had a EMA crossover as well. And I will look to go break even possibly right there. Just to, bro, on days like today, you want to preserve as much capital as possible. Go ahead and risk down, take 2 positions. Once you hit break even, go break even, or take or get out of 1 position, get that 1R, right? Or 0.79R. Gosh, that's just not even worth it. To me, that's not even worth it. Plus, I do not want to risk capital on today like today. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. That's what I've been looking at. Oh. So yeah, I do want to go over some analytics real quick. I was not able to trade the 18th and 19th due to work. I was not able to trade 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th because of Christmas. So today I want, for right here, I guess just the 30th and the 31st. That's probably why we're so low in volume, unless we have news tomorrow or something, because we still have New Year's. I would love to take, I mean, bro, right now with 1 green day this week, you're already ahead. This right here was a blow up day. That sucked. This right here was a blow up day. That sucked. That was 6 trades and 5 trades. That's absolutely emotional. So if you were in 2 positions, I mean, dude, even on a day like today, like a 20-point move, I know that's crazy and that's what no one wants to hear, but I would be happy with that for today. I just don't want to risk capital right now. And of course, we would already be at break even. And I did only take 1 position on this practice account. But dude, like right now, let's just say you were to close. All right, cool, out the trade right there, bam. Let me go ahead and get my 1.9R or my 1 to 2R. So yeah. You guys, that would have been the only setup for today. That is the only setup for today that I would have been happy with. And that's going to be it. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. That's going to be the end of the trade. Could have caught 1 to 5, 1 to 6 R for 25 points. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and let's see, should be back trading tomorrow. So peace out.